So today's guest said that ginger is life and that her favorite spirit is rum. There's no way in the world that I wasn't making her a dark and stormy. One of the simplest cocktails out there, but it's so good and it packs a punch. So let's get into it. You're going to need a black rum. It cannot be gold. There's no substitutions on this one. It needs to be a black rum. You can get Bacardi, which you can afford. You can get Kraken if you got some money. You can get Gosling, which is like a mid-tier, and Cruisin', which is also like a mid-tier. So there are a couple of options. Today we're using Bacardi. And then you're going to need ginger beer. I personally really, really love Fever Tree, but also there's one that starts with a B. I'll insert it here. That's actually really good as well. And then I think it's called Maine Co. They also have a ginger beer that's really fucking good as well. But today we're using Fever Tree. Glassware, you want to use a Collins glass, maybe even thinner than this. The thinner and more skinny, the better, because it's going to help keep those bubbles nice and tight and aerate, which is what we want when we're getting a carbonation drink. But this is just fine. Tall and cylinder is what we want. We're going to need some fresh lime to garnish. And of course, the main ingredient of all cocktails, ice. So, because this is not a shaken drink and we build it in a glass, we're just going to go ahead and put ice all the way to the top. If you've been watching the show, you already know that more ice does not mean less alcohol. Please don't piss me off. All the way to the top. I also don't have my jigger today, so for my beginners, you should use your jigger. It'll help you make sure that you get the right amount for, correct cocktail. Pardon me. But today we're just going to count. So if you have a spout, you can count along with me. Going in with the alcohol first because it's nice and heavy. We want that to sit at the bottom so that we get that kind of ombre look that you'll see. And then we're going to go in with the 8 count, which is 2 ounces per cocktail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Straight count. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, regularly you go in with 2 counts. This is a large glass. And, well, this is also my show. So we're going to do a double today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drink responsibly. We're in the house and no one's driving. Drink responsibly. Simple enough. We're going to go ahead and top her off with ginger beer. It needs to be a fresh lime because you need to squeeze it on top. This is where you're going to get that lime juice, which is going to balance out the sweetness from the rum and the really bit of spiciness from your ginger. It's imperative. It's not an option. It's really, it's not. Because of how simple and straightforward this cocktail is, it's really important that you know all the ingredients down to the garnish are there for a reason. So don't try to play with a simple and good recipe. This is your dark and stormy, and I hope she likes it. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This is, oh my God, the first episode of season 3. I'm Shay Shattrell. I'm so excited. I'm here with J Millie Rock from technically the Bronx.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about that in a second. We're going to talk about how she's so New York.
Yes.
We're going to talk. First, welcome to the Pink Mic Club.
Thank you.
I'm very, very happy that you're here. You traveled from Harlem all the way out to Bushwick.
And it's worth it. It's under an hour, you guys, if you know how to travel and get here.
Let me tell you real quick, all that traveling in New York City is done for me. I'm an Uber girl. I'm a convenience girl now. I hear it, and that's why I applaud everyone who comes to me and travels, because I'm quick to do Uber.
Mm-hmm.
Uber. Cause under an hour, if it's not under 30 minutes, I'm aggravated because the MTA is so bad, and it's like
it's terrible.
And she took the M, and the M is not even all that. If you know, you know.
Yeah. That's why we had a short distance on the M.
I could talk about the MTA for hours. We had a slightly frustrating setup, and now here we are, looking like two of the most beautiful brown-skinned girls that ever graced America.
Right, different shades of melanin.
The world.
Which one you want? We got caramel, we got chocolate.
Like,
what y'all want?
We look good, girl.
We do.
And if y'all don't agree, y'all haters.
It doesn't matter anyway.
Y'all
look good enough
haters.
for me. That's all.
All right. So, Dark and Stormy. Cheers.
Cheers.
Season opener.
Ooh.
That'll do it too.
The ginger, the bubble from the ginger, the bubbles.
And you get the lime.
Yes,
it's bright and sweet.
I like it. I like it a lot. Thank you.
Now, I like when I'm able to like give a guest a cocktail, and now it's like, instead of maybe being like I like rum and I like ginger and I like this, it's like, give me a Dark and Stormy. Yeah. It's simple, and this is the sort of drink that wherever you go, it's inexpensive because it's only 2 ingredients.
And it's probably consistent. Most bartenders,
it'll be hard to mess
this up.
It's really about the brand of ginger beer, which is probably why we also enjoy this, because we both love Fever Tree.
Yes, Fever Tree is really good.
Fever Tree, you've been on this show several times.
So endorse her.
Reach out to the girl. If I just take one free bottle, actually. I'd say it was $2.99 because your product's a little expensive. I mean, it's a little expensive. I'm in New York City, I ain't got no goddamn money. Okay. Oh, that's nice. That's mellow.
It's nice and smooth.
It
feels like a hug.
You know?
Yeah.
And it gives Caribbean. I wanted to say Jamaican, but then I feel like that's isolating because
true.
Cruising is, I think, a Bajan rum, and that's one of the best rums I've ever had in my life. But then you have Puerto Rican rum, which is like,
you can't go wrong. Puerto Rican rum is really nice.
You know, rum's not my favorite. She's not my favorite girl, but she's enjoyable.
What's your favorite?
Oh, I'm a vodka girl.
Oh,
I'm a clean.
What brand of vodka?
I'm not about brands.
So you just like the
I just
love this.
Exactly.
Got it.
See, because I bartend, you know, so you're not upselling me on shit. I'm gonna get me a well vodka soda, $12, please. Thank you. Thank you. If I'm gonna go, I'm gonna get a cocktail, no problem. But if I'm going out and it's just me and I'm just having brand,
That's
and
smart.
if I'm gonna get fancy, the most you're gonna get out of me it's Tito's, because it's a mid shelf and somewhere around $15, $16, which is what I'm willing to pay. Whatever. You're not getting me to buy Grey Goose. You're not getting me to buy Kettle One. You're not getting me to do Belvedere, unless I'm doing like a straight up shot. And even then, it's still like, for me, the hangover is the same.
Yeah.
So
we're not trying to do hangovers anymore.
I'm about to be 33, girl. My hangovers are atrocious.
Hey, you making that Jesus age? That's what I call it. It's a special time.
Oh yeah. Is that when he? I'm not aware. Is that when he died, or is that when he came back to life?
I think both. Technically, I think he was the same age for both.
Was he? Did he die at 33 and then rise 3 days later? Right. So he was still
33. Hey, I think it counts.
I feel
math is math.
I feel like 33 that means resurrection. That means an old you dies and a new you is born.
Renewal. It's a good time, I tell you, seriously. 33 is a beautiful time. So
I'm gonna see in January all my Aquarius babies. All my 93 Aquarius babies. We about to see.
Yes.
But I love to get a message out of the show. Most of the time when I'm talking, there's some sort of like natural conversation.
Always.
And we hit that early. We hit that early because that's the message. You can die and a new you can reemerge. The Phoenix is a never ending life, you know, and I just feel like, hey, life is what you make it.
And it's not even a Sunday. It's not even a Sunday.
It's the rum. Let me tell y'all, you know I don't drink rum, and it's the rum. It got me feeling a little different.
It's making you wise.
It's opening up a little something. Okay, so I like to ask a couple of random questions to kind of get to know you guys. Let them get to know you as well. Let's see. Dogs or cats?
Cats.
Mice or rats?
Oh man. Dang. I don't know why I'm having a hard time choosing between the two of them. I don't want either one of them. Exactly. I don't want either one of them, but rats are smarter.
Rats are smarter.
So mice. I'll take the mice.
I'll take mice for 300, to get rid of,
right?
Like red pasta sauce or white pasta sauce?
Dang, can I mix them and make them pink?
You know, I used to think that was vodka sauce. I used to think that's what vodka sauce was.
It probably
is. Apparently it's not. I think it's just a red sauce with like a cream or something.
Yeah.
Italians don't kill me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So normally when I go to an Italian spot and I get my favorite lasagna, I get them to mix the red and the white sauce.
Where you been going?
It's this place called Lasagna Ristorante, and I probably said it's super American. So pay me no mind. That's a Ristorante. That's the way it's spelled. RIS.
Like not phonetically like, speaking, you said it correctly. It literally, so.
Right. Phonetically speaking, it is spelled that way, but Lasagna Ristorante. It is on 23rd. No, it's on like 29th Street and 8th Ave. Like it's around.
Oh, we're in the city or somewhere in Midtown.
Yeah,
okay.
It's in Chelsea. And they have a nice slab of lasagna that you can get.
How much is it?
Last time I checked, it was like $17.95.
So in the city?
So it's probably 20 and some change now, but you get a slice. Like you get a rectangle. It's not just like a little square. You get a slab on that mini oval dish. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send it to you. I got you.
Give me that geotag, cause
what? Good food.
You go to $60. I likes me a deal.
Me too.
I mean, I hate being in the city, although I work in the city. But it's unfortunate that like a lot of the stuff is in the city. Everybody wants to be in the city. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Which
everybody comes to the city to party. Or work.
Otherwise, no one's coming out there.
There's no reason to be out there otherwise. I don't even go downtown. I stay uptown.
What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't got the money to be out there.
And it's crowded.
And it's the social economic of it all is just it's bad.
Things have changed.
I could only hope so.
Let's hope for the better, because Midtown, when I left it, shortly after that 2020, oh man,
it's
overrun by homeless people.
It's gotten.
It's more drug central. I feel like we're regressing with what New York looks like. I feel like
we're
back in the 80s. Like we're getting back in the 80s and 90s, if you ask me.
I feel like it's quite overwhelming.
So you have the right idea by taking an Uber. My sister does the same thing.
I don't
play. It's not safe. Like you're always seeing some crime happening. Every time you step on a platform, it's a risk whether or not you're getting home. Technically,
somebody's jumping in front of the train,
or they're pushing someone else,
pushing somebody. It's
there's
delays,
a lot of mental illness going on.
And I'm in heels and dressed up.
Yeah,
and I am calling.
You have the right idea.
An Uber
every time.
I
don't blame you.
Please. Okay, let's see. Favorite egg style?
Fried eggs. It used to be omelet.
Mm-hmm.
But with the way I've gotten hungry, I'm like, we're gonna crack that thing, put it right on the pan, put my seasoning on it, flip it, and then put that cheese on it and let it crisp up.
Do you like yolks?
Yeah.
Are you okay with like
put the whole thing in the pan?
No, but I mean like yolky. Like, you know, some people don't like the actual texture of the yolk. Yeah, you do that. Yeah, I love me a good runny egg, like a poached egg on like an egg Benedict or something to just omelet is probably, I think that he taught me it's I think it's called a French omelet or a soft scrambled French omelet, whatever. There's an omelet he makes it soft, and it's like he puts goat cheese and feta cheese in it.
Nice. And it's all creamy, isn't it? like practically like an egg pudding.
Oh, what's that? What's that shit? Yo, you know what? I literally was gonna say that. What's that shit that's going around like tender? The way that shit. Shit, that shit is so good. Tenderism. Oh,
I need to go there.
Where's that?
I feel like
it's out over in California, probably, right?
It's definitely on the West Coast.
Gotta be,
and it's worth it. I don't care.
It's Marietta, Georgia, California.
It's worth it. I'm gonna go. I definitely plan on it. I need the tenderism.
Tenderism.
Just like that tenderism. Shit. They're gonna know exactly what we're talking about. I need the tenderism oxtail. Right. You see the way he gets up off the glasses? That's why I always have to share it. I always have to put it on my timeline at some point.
Black boy joy. Or black man joy.
We need it.
Black people joy. Because I love me a good old soft, tender brisket. Oh.
Seriously.
Now I want some barbecue. Oh, right. My. All right. Let's see. Let me have 2 more questions. Do we have a favorite color?
Purple.
Why purple?
It's the color of royalty.
It's always the answer.
Oh, yeah. It's the color of royalty, darling. We love purple.
Least favorite color, then?
Damn, that's a good question. A doodle green. Doodle green. Because you know that's an actual color.
Hold up. You trying to say?
No, this is not. This is not doodle green, ma'am. This is nowhere near that.
Can I slow zoom on my face?
No, doodle green has more brown in that green, ma'am. That is a good color.
I'm fucking with you.
I think that's more forest green. But I love green. I love green. But that color green, I don't feel like I have enough in that color palette to say that I like it.
I like it. Yeah. I feel like for me, primary colors are like my least favorite colors, and they also just don't look good on me. Like a solid red, I think I have one solid red shirt. Like hues of red.
Is it kind of like is it more like the bright fiery red, or is it more in the orangey reddish?
No, definitely just straight up fire engine red. Same thing with blues and a solid yellow and a solid green. Like those, I need tonage, hues. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I hate it. I absolutely hate the color red and blue. I think are horrendous.
So
colors.
When you see it around 4th of July, I can't imagine.
I think it's horrendous, and like I don't think anybody looks good in it. I hate it. I would hate those 2 colors. I don't know why.
You're like, I don't care what you say. No one looks good.
Nobody looks good in red and blue. Absolutely not. I don't care. I'm not gonna help.
You just think blood or crip.
Maybe you know what? I also don't like gangs. So
yeah,
maybe it's falls from my internal hatred for gangs.
Seriously.
Because don't join gangs. Please.
Say no, y'all.
I'm not your mother, but
say no.
Don't let me punch you in the mouth. I get no respect on my show. All right, let's start this goddamn interview. It's playing around. Let's get to know you.
Get to know me.
We're talking about. I told you we were bringing it back to how she was born in the Bronx, but it's from Harlem. And I was telling her a little earlier, like I love another Harlem night, if you will, because I was born in Harlem Hospital. Period. And I was there for 3 years. Okay, 116th and I don't know, the 2 train to 116th, 119th.
Oh, Lennox.
And 119th and left.
You were there. You were right there.
And my family's still there. My dad's side of my family is still there. They've been in that my whole entire life. Like I said, I'm about to be 33. My whole entire life, they lived in that same building from my grandma down to my aunts and their kids now. Like
that's dope.
Love that. But I was raised in Southside, you know. Yeah. But might as well say born and raised, but whatever. How does it feel to be from the heart of New York City? Like a city that produced artists like obviously Tiana Taylor, ASAP, Dipset, who I just learned about today. I didn't even know who they were I know. I had to ask, like, can I get a third person from Harlem?
You probably heard the music and didn't even think anything of it. It was just like, oh, it's just something that played when you were.
Because I'm not a big into rap. And he was like Jim Jones, and I said, oh, the one with the fuzzy hair.
Yeah,
like that's what I know him
his
for.
hair never looked done. But we still love you, Jim. You from Harlem, so it don't even matter. It don't even matter. You from Harlem, so you can do what you want. That's fair.
How does it feel?
He's done enough in his life where he can do whatever it is he wants.
I'm just saying. Like I told you that was a thing.
They need to use some, you know what, some braiding gel. Maybe that will help because it's the hair texture.
It's the hair texture.
It's hair texture.
It's a little more maintenance.
It's the kind of hair that likes each other. It's nosy hair.
You
know, like the nosy hair. It doesn't stay in the parts.
I have never in my life heard that shit before. That is the funniest shit I've ever. Nah.
Mm-hmm. The braid is over there, but they want to go to that other braid. Like, hey,
what's
you doing over here?
Nah, I'm fucking weak.
Nosy hairs.
I'm sorry, Joe, but that's all I know about you. But how does it feel coming from what most New Yorkers would? I don't know. You know what? And y'all can comment. Would most New Yorkers say that Harlem is the heart of New York City? I think most would, but
I'm not sure if I would even call it the heart, but it's the heart of Manhattan for sure. I could definitely say that. Like dead smack in the middle, heart of Manhattan. And growing up in Harlem, I grew up singing on the stoops late into the night. There was a group of male singers on our block. My sister and her friends were a female group of singers. We used to be sitting on the brownstones singing. They would come, the white people would come out, they'd be like, you sound really lovely, but can you move it like 2 doors down? And it really would mean nothing. Like everyone knew, it's just a neighborhood thing. We would go to the Humane Bookstore on 125th Street. Now, Buffalo Wild Wings, but now another thing. Now it's Native. So
oh wow, yeah. We love Native. Actually.
Native is lit.
We go to the one out here in Bushwick. So good.
Native is lit. The music is lit. The food is good.
But, it is.
Mm-hmm. But Harlem, honestly, I grew up with a lot of poetry around me in Harlem. A lot of music, live jam sessions, things like that. Poetry was a big thing in Harlem. Like you had the 5%ers running things at a point in time. So Kwanzaa was big when I was growing up in Harlem. It was very black power.
And that I was gonna ask, like, do you think you had like, not what I want to say like a typical childhood, because everyone's childhood is different,
I had that black pride, y'all.
But the typical black childhood, you know what I'm saying? Like block parties, fire hydrant water parks, that going to all you can eat buffets for graduations and shit that. Like
Sizzlers back in the day.
Sizzlers. Yo, I love when I get guests who are like in my generation.
Because it was a thing. You had to be there.
You had to be there. Like Sizzlers was one of those things that
was lit.
Graduations, birthday parties, big family events. You went on right to Sizzlers. I
used to go right to Co-op City. That one.
Oh well. You never. Oh.
Dang.
Well, if you missed out on that,
you might have had something similar though.
Yeah, they probably went to like all you can eat Chinese buffets or something like that.
Then it was very similar to the all you can eat Chinese buffets. Pretty much.
Yeah.
It was pretty much
just with like better food because it wasn't Chinese food.
Yeah, so they had like the chain restaurant of that particular food. But honestly, it was like a big buffet because we would go around, get our different plates and everything and serve ourselves.
Yeah. Pizza slices. Also, yeah, Sizzler was where it was at.
It's probably like an Applebee's meets a Chinese restaurant, meets the buffet.
Kind of, yeah. Because they had a bunch of everything. It was not just like one thing. It was like American food, but also like other food and then like pizzas and it was Sizzlers was where
it was a good time.
You only went when it was like some sort of family thing.
Yeah, graduation. That was never just special occasion.
Exactly, that's the word I'm gonna get. Special occasion. You never just went to Sizzlers.
Because back in the day, we would cook more of our food. We wouldn't go out much unless it was a special occasion. It wasn't normalized where people would go out every single night to eat. You had the few people that would do that, but it was a regular thing to go to your friend's house for dinner or just cook your food at home. I feel like 2020 brought that back, which is nice because we need to go back to the basics on some level. You need to understand how to take care of yourself on a basic human level.
I do agree that it's kind of crazy because we told that line of having parents from the 80s and 70s generation and then growing up in the 90s to now, and then we saw so much from technology to you know what I'm saying?
We literally were there in the beginning of the
in the beginning, you know, like when we had dial-up, when they were still figuring out how to make this high-speed internet that we have now. Like, I feel crazy saying this because I remember when my mom would say some shit, or like my grandma would say some shit, and it would really be like back in my day, but it's like crazy because it's like, baby,
they don't get it.
Back in my day, it was
you had to try to be sneaky to get online, like, and then the whole phone line at home was shut off when you were on dial-up. By the way,
no one could call
had to be on a home phone, or you had to choose to be on the computer. There was no both.
No both. What are you talking about? Like,
so you'd have to get kicked off the computer or being online just so you can plug the home phone back in. I don't think y'all understand how real it got.
Don't understand. Like Windows 95, brother. Like,
or after 9 o'clock. 3 minutes after
3
9?
minutes. Let's not even get into flip phones. And now flip phones are making their way back.
They're bringing them back.
I think, and this is how
I want to bang it on somebody so bad though.
But this is how, again, our parents felt when they came back with like skinny jeans or like the pastel color blocking.
Everything.
And like, because I'm looking at it and I sit there like an old lady and I just be like, look at y'all. I was really.
I'm actually very happy that all the 90s aesthetic stuff has come back, because now we get to be adults and wear the 90s aesthetic.
And everything that I wanted
during that time.
But also, it's 90s for us, I think, in the black culture.
Yeah.
But it's Y2K for the rest of the world. Everybody else is on no shade, this color.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Timing. But we are, our retro is our 90s.
It's 90s, y'all.
I'm happy.
I tried to jack it. Y2K fashion is the 2000s.
Exactly.
Y2K
but that's what they're
2000s.
That's what they're in right now, though.
Tried it. Just like now, New Balance are the new hot sneaker, and Air Force Ones are the dad sneakers.
Like, let's talk about how you got made fun of. You came in with them with a Reebok. With a New Balance?
A New Balance? The stuff that they are wearing now, those used to be dad sneakers. And those are fire.
What's that man said? I don't know if you saw the video where the guy was like, but I'm not fresh though.
Yeah, yo.
That's what it's giving.
He actually is fresh.
And
for his time period. For his time period, he's an older man. You could tell he's in his 40s and
he was
50s.
Clean. My boy was clean.
He looks fresh for what his time period looked like. He could even wear that today and it doesn't matter, because you could wear any fashion trend aesthetic now of any year period. And like it's just whatever.
Because
now.
It seems like I want to say in my time, this is the most open the world has been.
Agreed.
Even though it's the most closed it's been.
Surprisingly, yes.
You get what I'm saying? But they're both right. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy.
As open as it is, it's very closed in some other ways.
It's so closed
and restrictive.
But that's, I don't know about the rest of America, but this is what makes New York a safe haven state, is that we do fight. I won't say much about political stuff and things like that, because I don't care about that. I care about the everyday, Joe, and that everyday Joe is fighting for their next man.
Right.
I know people think New Yorkers are like the worst, and maybe we don't inherently have maybe the most sweetest, nicest, kindest mannerisms that you guys might have. My bad. In a world where our world is constantly moving at such a high pace compared to the rest of the states, I don't care any other state. You came and lived here. Anyone who comes and lives here, they change. They're not that same sweet girl from the Southern South. They're not the same sweet Valley girl from California. Give you 2 years. All of a sudden, it's moved, and you don't have as much patience. They're like, But what New Yorker will do, for example, when we had that flood, they went outside in waist deep water and unplugged them sewage.
Exactly.
When New York City should have been doing it, so that people can go ahead and get across.
Right.
People came. My aunt does animal work, and there was a fire somewhere and everybody was like couldn't get in a building complex and people couldn't get out enough with their pets. And they put an SOS out on Facebook and people from all across came with carriers and bags and anything they could to help.
That's beautiful.
People are doing
because
these
New
things.
Yorkers, we do come together every single time when it comes time for
that's
an
all I'm
emergency
say.
Or some type of natural disaster, for sure.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Although we may not have the best reputation of being the kindest, no, being the nicest.
Because we are kind.
We are kind.
We're not nice,
We're not nice, though. And I appreciate that because you can go to other states and they're fake nice. They're nice in your face, but they're talking behind your back. At least in New York, they don't care about your reputation. They don't care about who you know, how much money you make. I don't care about none of that. Move out of my way. Like,
all of that is in the Californias and the and the things, you know what I'm saying? None of that counts here. Because like you said, move, get the fuck out of my way. I don't have time. I gotta go to work. I gotta catch that train. If I miss that train, the next one's not for 27 minutes.
Yeah.
And if you make me miss my train, sweetheart.
Yeah. And I tell people all the time, like, especially a lot of people that I know that don't come from New York, because some people, they come with a preconceived notion of how things should be. And I tell them, listen, this is New York. You have the beauty of the fact that almost anybody that you're near in the vicinity of is connected to somebody. You don't know. You just never know.
You never know.
In my opinion, you need to treat everybody like they are somebody. Because the truth is, like, people are people. We're humans. Like, you deserve that type of respect just on a basic level. Obviously, you know, if people are rude, that's something different. But,
right.
But when it comes to just the basic overall, you don't know who you're connected to. You could be sitting on a train with the sibling of one of the most famous people that owns half of New York, and you just don't know.
And they ask you to scooch over or something, or could I have the seat or whatever. Like,
I live across the street from Dapper Dan.
No,
like,
I'm not.
I see him on a regular
basis.
I grew up around like another famous model, Dard. Family owns like the brownstone across the street. Like, I grew up around Harlem royalty, and to me, I was just like, I didn't think anything of it because these are just older people, not in my age group. My mother wasn't playing that. Like, I'm not talking to.
I'm talking to y'all anyway.
There's nothing for me to talk to y'all about.
That Black mothers of our generation, I feel like, that I don't have kids, so I say it every single time that I bring this sort of topic up that I don't have kids.
Neither do I. I'm an auntie and a great aunt.
But I wish you guys kind of were a little bit more like my mama. Like, I hate to say it, but she was right. Y'all don't have the hand to be raising these kids, and I'm all for gentle parenting to an extent, but but I mean a small
there needs to be a limit,
because I think that, you know, kids deserve more respect than Black parents often
give their kids. The 90s was a don't beat your kids. They had to come out with that campaign.
They had to come out with
a don't beat your kids.
Don't beat your kids. Like, that's
time.
You know what I'm saying? So but also they don't respect's not enough when you're a parent. They need to be scared of you.
Literally.
I'm sorry. I think that's
the thing.
To be
a part of it.
A part of it. I'm so sorry. Respect is bigger and more important, and so is love. But fear, and y'all don't put no fear in y'all kids' hearts. That's what they do, whatever the fuck they want to do.
Fear of getting a foot up your butt.
Of getting that
or
ass
getting embarrassed. My mom was the kind of woman that would sit in the classroom with you.
Hello, my mom would do that.
She would make time.
But not to me, because
I did not act up that much ever because
I knew my mother.
I knew my mother. I knew who she was.
And that's on women. Earlier, the boy here asked, I don't know if women are just smarter than men or whatever, but I tell you, if you had a female sibling and then a boy sibling, the brother was always in trouble. And
that's a fact.
When you ask the girl why, the girl gonna say, "Because I won't get in trouble."
Yeah, my brother.
I got in trouble one time. I did what he
He just did what he wanted. He didn't care about my mom yelling.
That's why their lives are so short. They expect to see it so short, and we live so much longer than them because they just do dumb shit, and they know they do dumb shit. Y'all gotta stop doing dumb shit.
Live a little longer.
Live a little longer.
Give us like 5 more years.
5 is a lot. We cut it out of 3.
Don't do that joyride without the seatbelt.
But what did the train say? Subway surfing is dangerous. Because apparently it's grown men doing it too.
The fact that they have to say this is insane to me. But I understand Subway Surfer was a video game on the phone.
Oh, this shows you how
really doing it. I saw
influential every single thing is to little kids. People don't realize kids, they just suck it up. They won't do it.
Life, I understand a lot of things they're making like a video game, but you only get one time to do it wrong in this life before you're off.
And then, all right, so perfect that we're talking about childhood though, because you said one of the questions I was going to ask you was, well, in your younger years, do you feel like you were guided towards music? And you've already basically answered that to some extent, but please answer more if there is more.
What's interesting is my mom, she always played music as early as what?
A staple in the Black household.
As 95, I could remember my mom blasting Sade in the house. Like she had a ritual. She had her routine. We would have our neo soul, our calypso, our hip hop, nice classic R&B. My sister was a singer. So for her, she would just sing when my mom played loud music. That was her time when she closed the door. We'd be singing in the room and everything. And I kind of was just around it. I never really took a full-on interest on being an artist. I just more so was around the music and I happened to sing, but I kept it under wraps. I really wouldn't share that gift with many people. You have to be in my house.
I saw you on
bad social anxiety.
Your interview with
Big Cow.
Big Cow, yes.
Yes. I did not want to be a singer.
You literally said that, and it was like, but I also know that you were doing the vocals for your sister, like the backup vocals.
Backup vocals for live performances only. She would record her own vocals though. Like when it came to harmonies and her backgrounds in the studio, she would record her own stuff. I would just come with her and just chill, accompany her and everything. I used to accompany her to the studio when I was a teenager, just chilling.
And so the whole time, when exactly did you start doing the live background for her then?
One of the first shows I ever did for her, it was like 2002, 2003. I was 12.
Oh my God, but that's...
Yeah, I was 12. We were at the bookstore that was on 125th Street. They used to do open mics on Thursdays. So about 5 of us would go. 3 of us would sing, 2 of them would do poetry. So we would all just roll in there deep, a bunch of friends, and just doing our thing. And I used to just always punch in with the harmonies and sing her background vocals. My sister, she had a group called Unity. She might get at me the fact that I even mentioned it. Sorry, sis.
I mean, if it's on the internet and it's searchable.
Oh no, it wasn't though.
That's okay.
But the coolest thing is the reason why she called it Unity. We were the Chocolate Girls. I was kind of like the honorary, unofficial group member, kind of like Solange to Destiny's Child.
Okay.
And we had a Spanish girl in the group, and then like a light skinned Black girl, and then a whole other there was some variety. So she called it Unity. I would just punch into the harmonies and different things because her friends at the time, they were a little pitchy. Some of them were pitchy, and we didn't understand that at the time because she wasn't classically trained yet. Because she then went to high school to realize that she had a natural ear.
Okay.
That we naturally had an ear, so we were able to harmonize a little bit better with the proper training to hone in on them skills, of course. But music was always around my life. My sister was always known as the singer, but my sister was like, "Yeah, but you sing too, though."
And you were like,
and she but chill. Because the pressure of when you told someone you did something back in the day, they want to see it immediately.
Yeah.
They were just like, "Oh, you sing right now." I'm like,
give me a little something right now.
No, this is not American Idol. I'm not auditioning for anything. For what? For you to say, "Oh, you can sing"? I know I can sing. I don't need you to validate
bullshit. It'd be like, well, you can't.
I don't need you to validate whether I sing or not. So for me, I never used to show and prove that. I didn't care about what people had to say. You'll find out or you won't.
Or you won't. But I know what I know. I ain't worried about it. So was there like a specific, you said there was some classic R&B, calypso. What, can you explain? I feel like I know what calypso is.
I feel like calypso is I feel like calypso is more fast paced. anytime I hear calypso, it's probably the type of drums they're using or something,
Mm-hmm.
or like it might be a drum pattern, because in my experience, calypso always seems like it's just a faster beat.
Maybe like
or maybe more. Let's pull it up.
Yeah,
let's pull it up. Let's see the difference, because I really want to know. That's a great question. What is the difference?
Like, I wouldn't even know what the baseline
right between calypso and reggae or soca. So calypso is an older genre known for its storytelling and socio-political commentary. Okay.
So it's more of a storytelling thing.
Yeah, and a lot of Caribbean music was really known for that. So yeah, that makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. Yeah. So one of the songs I remember, one of my favorite, I think this is considered calypso, or it might just be reggae. It's called Whoa Donkey.
Whoa Donkey?
Whoa Donkey. That was my favorite freaking song since I was a toddler. United Sisters. Whoa Donkey.
Whoa, I'm gonna make sure that I put the name right there. Yeah, as soon as because God forbid YouTube.
When we done with this, I'm gonna have to play a few. Oh my goodness.
Do you think that those sort of like listening to that sort of music is what guided you to create the sort of music that you make now? You think it's like a mix of things?
Yeah.
Or
the reason why I say yeah is because that kind of music allowed me to be free. Just free in the body and free with the music, and you're just flowing, you're just letting it take over you. I had to, so my appreciation for music, I hear that Whoa Donkey. See, that's how I know. I'm like, oh, he playing it. Whoa, Donkey. Whoa Donkey.
That's your shit?
That's my jam.
Why don't you? For the waistline moving?
Yeah, for real. Like, whoa, I don't know. That was my jam. Like, you can't tell me nothing. I was like 3 and 4.
But I can imagine though that freeing that. But
it allows you to be free. So I had my writing journey, and then I tried to do songwriting for the first time when I was 17. I made a song called Let It Ring. Let It Ring. It was about you calling a guy and you know it's over already, but you're still letting the phone ring. So it took me 3 hours to write that song. That was the most difficult thing I've ever done in my life. I can write a poem any day, 2 seconds, bam, we good.
That's funny you say that.
I had to do I did the vocal arrangement of that song. I used the music from the song Tonight from Escape.
Give me a little.
That song. So I played that song on the piano. I was like, all right, I'm gonna use this beat, and then I did the vocal arrangement of the song Let It Ring. So I do plan on making that song, because I'm like, that song was actually kind of fire. So I'm gonna have to run that back,
okay,
and give it to y'all for real. So, but I had to ask my sister, because she was out probably working, and she came home. And I was just like, how do you do this? This is the most difficult thing I've ever done in my life. I don't know how you do songwriting. I can't do this. It took me a good 10, almost 15 years later after that point to finally understand, like, just let it flow. Literally just let it flow. I don't know what floodgate broke in my brain, but I was so rigid with the process of creation. It was you're a writer or you're a singer. I used to always be like, I sing, but I'm not a singer because I don't do what my sister's doing. You know, I'm not doing shows. That was a lie. I was doing shows. But it's like, I'm not an artist and none of this. And you don't have to be so rigid.
You don't.
Allow yourself to be an overall creative.
Yes.
And if you do all these multi things, that's okay.
Yeah.
So once I allowed, don't worry about if it sounds good or not. Just let it flow. It was kind of like just have fun. Just have fun. Like, just have fun. I had to really let that switch happen, because for me, I'm a Virgo. We about perfectionism. We about perfectionist.
I have
essence.
A coworker
so
it's
it could be a lot. So for me, I just have to remind myself, be be loose in the process of creation.
Yeah.
Make sure you're allowing yourself to have fun. Don't worry about how it sounds. You can always create the shape of whatever it needs to be after.
Yes.
But lay down the base of the essence of what you're feeling. And I had to learn. That allowed me to get better at songwriting. I was just like, okay, I can do this. But it took up until last year officially where I started to write my own songs.
And it's
crazy.
2 points from what you brought up actually that I first totally agree with. The problem with a lot of the things that creatives have is that we are too rigid. We're so stuck on the
so true.
Because whether you know it or not, you're doing the comparison. Even like you said, like, oh, I'm not doing what my sister's doing, or I'm not doing this, or
and I'm still comparing even in that.
Exactly.
Even that.
You get what I mean?
Exactly.
And you don't even realize it, but that's, and when I do, I'm on TikTok, right? And I do cocktail reviews.
I need to follow you on there.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh, absolutely.
We'll get that. And I've been doing it for like, I want to say a year and a half, almost 2 years now.
Fine.
But that first year, it was so like this, and everything has to be nice and this, or I won't create at all because I don't have the aesthetic, or I don't have this. Like when I started the show, if people who watch, I did season 1 in shout out to Ronnie and Dom at World Studios in Industry City.
Shout out to y'all.
Shout out. They held it down the first season. They really gave me a great home to grow in.
Beautiful.
But when I moved into season 2, none of this was here. I didn't have the best setup. I didn't have the lighting, but I powered through. It was like, be consistent or not do anything. And so it was like when season 3 comes, everything's a learning process. And now here we are in season 3. And by season 4, it'll be even more.
Because truth is truth, baby.
And y'all, it's only you who stops yourself. And it's the comparison. What is it? A comparison is like the thief of progress or something. Joy
and progress.
But I like progress because
it's true.
That's what's holding you back. And I just, like you said, you just let go. And I just said, so my content went from 0 views practically and no engagement to, now I post a video and I have found a core audience. I like to say now, officially a micro influencer. Thank you. But also, the second portion was, that blew my mind because one of my questions was, well, songwriting has to be the easier portion out of the singer-songwriter, right? Because anyone can learn to sing. Like, I can carry a tune and then I can go to get some lessons, right? But dealing with, for example, an artist of my own, the way that words come out, it's like it's got to be a hand given because I can't. There's no way. Like, I could go and learn to sing to some extent. You're never gonna be able to teach me to write, vocally arrange, musically arrange, compose.
Whole others.
But now you're telling me no. In fact,
well, for me, it was the song.
In this situation,
that thing whooped me into submission, girl.
10 to 15. Wow.
But you never know. For you, it may flow easily. You never know. Like, that's the thing. Each and every person has that skill for them, and it just flows a certain way. And it doesn't make it bad or good. It's just where your gift is flowing a little extra, you know?
It ain't.
The cup runneth over a little bit more in that.
It runneth under highly for me. But this is why I ask about the childhood all the time. Because I be trying to find like the similarities origin, and shit. Because I be like, because I can't write worth a damn. I can't sing. I can't write a bar. I can't make a.
But your creativity is all in here.
But I can.
You can
make a motherfucking cocktail.
This is art.
This is true.
This is art. Like, consider that. Your hands are magic.
See?
Consider that.
Remember, Black Queen said, bartending is an art.
It is an art.
And I'm gonna need y'all to respect that. But,
it's an art. I don't care what y'all say, what y'all think it is. It takes a skill to know how to make a well-mixed drink that is smooth, doesn't ruin you the next day, and the proper education. And the way she was breaking it all down, I had to get my own side BTS, by the way, because I was just like, well, she's talking about the ice, the fresh lime, the type of ginger ale, ginger beer you need in particular, whether it's a dark or a light. Listen, it's an art.
Sir?
And I love a well-mixed drink. Listen. It is an art, baby. I literally can taste the drink and I'm like, oh, it has puckers.
This is what I'm saying.
And it has a hint. I taste a hint.
This is exactly what I do. I go all around New York City and they give you exactly that. I'd be like,
And that's you know what? You might have to start doing that too. I'm just saying. Hint, hint, wink, wink.
That is what I already do.
Do more.
I'm telling.
Do the food reviews too, girl.
Listen. He got the food palette.
Hey.
I ain't got the food palette because everything tastes good to me.
Oh,
one thing about it, everything either is delicious or it's not.
Okay.
There's I'm genuinely like, nah, this is a 10 out of 10. It's a million out of 10. There's no 10 out of 10. It's a million out of 10 or
You know what? I'm not mad at that though. I kind of wish that was the case for me.
Why, you a little more picky?
Yeah, I am.
Very picky.
I'm particular. We'll just say that.
We like
for me,
we like that more.
Nowadays, I'm not as picky as I used to be. I'm willing to try new things. I'm willing to try certain foods. I'm a texture girl, so if it's like too gummy, this is why seafood for me is the thing. It's not even the smell. It's more the gummy texture, and that usually means it's been overcooked. You know what I mean? Like it's been overcooked if it's rubbery. So for me, I just understand like. Because I make
love
shrimp.
Some seafood.
I'll make my family some banging shrimp. I will literally cut both sides to get the vein out, and I'll do the whole thing. I love it. I used to eat shrimp and everything, but I don't know what happened. Like for me, my body, I just cringe. I'm just like,
they
can't do it no more.
They say your taste buds change every 6 months. So I mean,
well, that's rough.
I used to hate onions, but see, this is the thing is like
as we get adult. Them tastes start
they start changing.
Onion ain't bad now as I'm a grown up.
There are things where it's like if they don't have onion, I don't want it.
For real, because the extra flavor again.
I need the crisp. Listen, a tuna fish can't have tuna fish if you don't got red onions in it now. Don't got red onions, I won't eat it. Tuna fish.
Oh, you know that'd be the meal that you can't talk to nobody after. You go, hello, how you?
I just watched an episode of SpongeBob, where he ate it was like a garlic onion sundae.
I loved SpongeBob. She used to watch that thing religiously.
I'm watching it starting from season 1. I'm watching.
Oh, so you having the marathon?
I am having a marathon right. I'm going through it.
I love
he ate that shit, and he was.
Did you see like the steam flowing out?
SpongeBob. Oh fuck. Okay. Okay. We go back.
Squidward.
We go back 10, 15 years. What was the moment that made you say, okay, boom, let me put that pen to paper? Was it a song? Was it a line? Was it a moment?
No lie.
Was it just
we could go back at 30? I've been writing as early as I can hold a pen.
So you think that's really your first love?
Writing, like for me, it's weird because I love singing too. I realize there are times that I realize I'm recording stuff and then I listen to it. I'm like, you've been singing this whole time. You was recording this. That's why I have a lot of voiceover or like music over my stuff. You don't want to hear what actually is happening. Most of the time I realize I'm doing that to probably keep myself calm. I deal with anxiety. So I now realize, like, because I went to the therapist to then get the diagnosis in my late 20s. So it's like,
go to therapy,
right?
y'all.
So it's like you end up finding out and discovering all these different things when you become older, and then you piece back a memory. And it's like, oh, that makes sense when I did that. So the music kind of did the exact same thing for me, no lie. It was like my sister, the moment where she was like, you be BSing, you a singer for real. I was like 15. I was about to head to my job right around the corner from the house. Shout out to Kumon, math and reading program.
I know. I never did it. That's why I don't know math.
The funniest thing about it, that face that looks like an unhappy face. Do you know what face that is?
Is it a smile?
It's a thinking face.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
It's a Japanese company. That's the only reason why
that makes
sense. Now it makes sense, doesn't it? because every kid's face dropped into that face every time they went into Kumar.
Okay,
I worked there for a long time.
I never went to no sort of program, that's why I can't do math. It's a bad thing.
That's why you got your partner. It's all right.
Hello.
Like, what? You balance each other out.
That's not my thing right now.
What? Math? What? Just give me the money.
Just give me
the money. Or the bills paid. That's all I need to know. But she was just like, she heard me sing Fly Like a Bird, Mariah Carey. Mm-hmm. And she was just like, at that ending part, like, carry me home, high note. She was just like, oh, you BSing. You can actually do it. Okay. Because I'm naturally a soprano. Mm-hmm. Talking voice, not super high. But I think that's interesting how that works. It's like Mariah Carey. Her talking voice is very low. It's mad deep.
And even like Michelet.
Oh my God.
Very high voice.
Something in my heart. I gotta do a cover of that. Do you hear me?
Let me tell you something.
I'm gonna send it straight to you.
That is
my mama used to. When I mean that is same. See,
that's my
that is my jam. Like, oh my freaking goodness!
I do love that song.
I grew up on that kind of stuff.
Yes,
we out here. The changes I'm going through. Like you pick up anything and that's the microphone. Like,
she hit the little note. She hit the little note.
Oh yeah,
easy. She said, "Hit that easy."
That's what I'm telling y'all. Ooh, that's why I'm really excited about. Now that the floodgates are open with the music, I've had so many ideas I've been telling my sister for a long time. I'm gonna execute them now.
But you know, that's
I got that's the whole reason why I brought that up in the first place, because they were probably meant for me to do them, and maybe not her at that moment.
Yeah, but I'm very happy you said that, because I was gonna bring up your debut album.
The fifth summer.
Album, the fifth summer, written and arranged by none other than J. Millie Rock.
Seriously, I wrote it, I arranged it. The only parts that Exile are in, he wrote those little parts. But and that was only 2 songs.
That's it. Yeah, that's right.
With Golden Hour and Tonight.
Album release party that just happened. You looked the fuck good, that
Thank
yellow girl.
You ate
that. You ate that shit right on. You look so good.
I got something coming up for us.
Oh, cool.
We'll want to talk about that. I got to get my budget together, because I literally just work to pay for my creative pursuits. Like, I don't my bills, sure.
Yes.
I love to invest in my art. Like, that's all I've been doing all these years.
That is exactly where my money goes.
Family, but I like to invest in my art.
And again, you hit on me. This was fucking here.
We were like this even the day of. Like, even when we met.
Every time I tell y'all,
amazing, yo.
The energy here is always so.
And then you said Aquarius earlier, and I got mad Aquarius in my chart. So that's probably why.
And some of the people that I'm the most, like, actually personality the best with are Virgos.
Seriously,
all the time.
There's someone I'm super cool with, and he's an Aquarius. Shout out to you, King.
You
know who you are.
Just saying, we not that bad, y'all. We not that bad.
Seriously, y'all not. Like, honestly, y'all are some of the most creative, intelligent, freaking people I know. Think about the element of air. Air,
which they don't know.
You
also,
can't contain air. Like, you got to open up a window. You got to let proper ventilation go through. They can't feel stifled, y'all. They can't feel stifled. They can't feel smothered. And this applies for any air sign in particular. Think about the air, the element of air in your life. You can't contain it. You can't trap it. You can contain it in something, but pressurized only.
Yeah, I'm gonna say,
like, you literally can't control it. It's something that you feel. It's something that you are a part of, and it flows. Just let it flow. Allow that person to be who they are. Love them at the level in which they are. And if it doesn't work for you, move on. And that's fine. Like, I have an Aquarius babe that is down in Florida. I love you, Kim. And we connected. I wasn't even working at the union at this time. I used to work for 1199. So I was a temp. I was off my temp assignment selling my skin products, because I do many things. You know how I go. You go in the building, you take over the whole thing. You take over the joint with your other creative pursuits. So I was in between an assignment and I met a woman and her name is Kim and she's mad dope in Aquarius, February 2nd. Love her. We've been friends since I would say 2012. Like it's been a long time now. Like, oh, I love her. We don't even text that often. We text like once every 6 months maybe. And it be everything that we need and it's just fine. Like it's like, yo, babe, how you doing? I love you. Happy birthday. And sometimes we might catch each other a week later. It's like, dang it, I had your message prepped and then I got busy. But for her, like it's all love. Like my sister vocal trained her daughter. We spent mad events together. We used to work together side by side. Like that's my girl.
I love that.
That's my girl. Like honestly, time doesn't really. When it comes to it would not affect your relationship, especially with an Aquarius. Do I need to turn on? Oh, it's on.
No, yeah, it was me who was off. I hope y'all heard me. I don't know what
I
don't know what my microphone went off, so the microphone went in and out at some point.
Please, but it probably picked up from there, so it's good.
It's all good. Just
right.
It's all good.
Right.
That's what happens because we're talking.
Yeah, we vibing.
So anyway.
But honestly, air signs, y'all some awesome people. I grew up with a Libra mother, a Libra sister, a Gemini sister, and then I got my Taurus sister and my Capricorn little brother. Earth gang.
It's a lot of y'all.
Yeah, 5 of us in total.
My mama popped out
5 and a possible.
Oh, how many of us? I got 3 brothers. 4 of us. That's what I told you about. Can't do math.
You the only girl?
I am the only girl.
Which order? Are you the baby girl? Or are you the middle?
I'm the second oldest. So she has the first one who is a Leo. Then there's me who's an Aquarius. Then she has her third who is a Taurus, and her last who's an Aries. So she's a little around.
You know, it's interesting. Like whenever I hear birthdays, and when the birthdays are around the same time, I'm like, okay, it's somebody's anniversary or someone's birthday that came up, and it's the babies be born around that time. So when I hear that, I'm like, all right, mama. What's your story, mama? What's her sign?
She's a Taurus, and
you know what?
Her birthday is the 10th of May. And my brother's
May 10th.
Birthday
I have a friend 9th. May 10th. I'm like, oh.
She said.
Dang, I used to have a friend.
Oh no.
She not my friend no more.
Oh, hey, you know what?
It's okay. I still love her. Cheers.
Be like that.
Love from a distance is fine. Honestly, the truth is, sometimes when you get to a point where you as adults, you're friends with people, you may not necessarily have an agreement in how you approach a situation.
Yes.
Maybe I took a tone that she didn't like, but she didn't tell me in advance. So, it is what it is. The way I treat it, I'm like, next.
Absolutely.
If you don't give me the opportunity to tell me what, when, where, and the information to show me, hey, so I could course correct, then there's nothing I can do. Because I've known her since the 2015. So it's like, if it was enough for you to let that go, then I'll let it go. I don't care. Bye. Bye. It's like, hey, Aquarius moon, baby. My emotions ain't there.
It don't take
my emotions are light and airy over here, baby.
Hey, I'm gonna use that one. I like my emotions is light and airy.
Light and airy, baby.
Don't even worry about me.
I like if you give me that kind of treatment, I'm not gonna even mirror it back to you. I'm kind of just gonna go live my life and do my thing over here.
I tell you, ask the people in my life. I am very much
seriously.
What's that? The fucking Simpson meme where Homer's in the grass.
Seriously, right? Where he go to disappear.
Very much me. You ain't even got to worry about it.
Seriously,
you ain't even got to worry about it.
The thing is, I'm willing to have a conversation. I don't mind confrontation. I'm the kind of person that'll be upfront in your face because confrontation means that you're at a point of growth.
Yes,
you can at least work through this, and I'm willing to have the growth. I'm willing to have the back and forth. It's not an argument. And that's the thing. Communication, not an argument. Just because you said something doesn't mean it was actually communicated properly. Did they understand what you said?
This is true.
Because there have been times where I've said something and then a reaction happened a certain way. And then I have to ask, what did you hear based on like that answer?
That is hilarious. Hilarious. It's valid. I say hilarious though because that is exactly what this Gemini would say.
A Gemini. When's your birthday? Nice.
He will say,
cool.
What did you hear?
No, for real, because based on the answer, sometimes you have right. Like you gotta ask, like, wait, you didn't hear? We're not having the same conversation. We're not having the same conversation. and so, yo, that's key though. It's key though because people will end up sabotaging certain situations. You'll end up misfiring and going off the handle because you thought you heard something else, and that's why sometimes I take a moment. I'm like, all right. I know you said it, but I'm sorry. I have to have you repeat it one more time.
Just give me one.
Just in case my brain didn't register it, because you could say it a few times, but did my brain register
That's the Virgo in you, because I don't know what my other parts are, but the Aquarius in me is.
I'll send you the free chart. You can put it
in. I
got you. And it'll explain this. I got you.
Because, that's another perfect segue.
Hey.
Because BTD.
Oh.
That's my shit.
Let's talk about
it. That's my jam. And it fits perfectly with the personality that I was just talking about. Because really another one bites the dust.
That's really how that's literally how I handle it. It's like, well, toodles.
You can go. another one bit the dust.
It really is like that. Whether it comes to a business opportunity, family, friends, like you have to apply that, let it roll off your back. You have to, because if you let it get to you the way you want to let it get to you, you're gonna be rocking in the corner like Peter Griffin.
Yes.
Like, I reference that often because I have my moments where I'm like,
as soon as you said, I knew exactly what you're talking about.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. Right. That Peter Griffin rocking in the corner indefinitely for a while. But because I have emotions. Like I'm sensitive.
I'm sensitive about my shit.
But it'd be short. But it's a short period of time that I'd be sensitive.
Let's talk about it.
It don't last long.
So was there like a favorite song? You know what? What was your favorite song to write? And what was your favorite song to sing? You know, to lay down.
So my favorite song to write was Next.
Okay.
Because I was talking smack in that song. Which was fun. It's like, it's fine, I'm cool, so done with you. That was my goon song, is what I call it. So it's kind of funny. Bite the Dust was fun though, because I wrote one version of it and I didn't like how it flowed. I was like, I sat with it for a few weeks and I decided this ain't it, Chief. I'm rewriting this whole shebang.
Oh wow.
And then I rewrote it.
Well, I'm glad.
I'm glad too. The second one don't miss.
I just had him play it earlier. I was like, yo, this is the one. Yeah. The album for me.
Yeah. This Bite the Dust is one of those crowd favorites.
I like that one.
I make sure I perform that. Like I usually perform Fallen because that's like the intro song.
Yeah, that's another one I really like that one too.
I like that one too. That one made it to the album. It wasn't even planned for the album. That wasn't even one of the beats that was on the album. I had a friend from Delaware. He sent me the beat and I was just like, yo, this beat is fire. Can I write to it though? And then he said I could have it. I was like, oh, I can have it. Oh.
Okay, shout out.
Yep. Yeah, Keandre.
Thank you, sir. Because
shout out to you, Keandre. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. Because Fallen has been, once I heard that beat, I wrote it in like 5 minutes.
Oh, wow.
And vocally arranged it. Like when I mean the song wrote itself, just like Tonight and Bite the Dust, like once I got that flow, the songs start to write themselves. I feel like you almost have like, it's almost like you have two headphones in your head. And one is plugged up to the ethers where that creative space is happening, where you're hearing all these different things. And then you're also hearing the music in real time. So it's interesting. It's like two different tracks are playing in your head,
but then
you're finding a way to and you're finding a way to create it. And so that was that flow that I was talking about that I really didn't understand to access because I was way too rigid and critiquing myself. It's like, yo, just let it flow. And now, and now I have that connection. It's almost like it literally feels like you're having two different ears happening at the same time. So there are moments where this may happen for your guy since he makes music. Have you ever come up to him at certain moments? He's like, wait, no. Oh, I lost it. Like if he was writing a song.
Yes, but also
yes, but no.
No.
Okay.
The reason no, only because that I was going to say this when he
because you have your own creative process.
He does what he does.
Got it. He does it in solitary. Got it. Okay, cool.
It's not
and
often.
That's why that's smart, because typically if he were to do it and you were around, that probably would throw him off. Like there might be a moment where he's like literally hearing something, like a certain vocal arrangement that you want with the beat simultaneously. It's like you're hearing two different things.
How I'm seeing it is like a Venn diagram of the creative, the natural creative process to the music, and then somewhere in that middle ground, like literally creating the song.
It's literally like your headphone is to the heavens, or like that creative ether space, and then the headphone to the actual music. It's an interesting thing that's happening with that flow of creation. So it's important when you have it, record that voice note. Immediately. Because you'll lose it. That. It's true, because you'll lose it. Because you might have the lyrics. The lyrics are one thing, but then the arrangement of how you heard it sounding on the beat, the cadence, that is different.
The cadence.
So different. So that's why there have been moments. That's why for Bite the Dust, I was probably riding the train. It's usually when I'm riding the train, riding the bus, I'm like in commute, in transit. And I just heard, another one bites the dust. I was like oh. I wrote it down immediately, because it was like it's like those corny punchlines, and I love those punchlines, like slap the knee, toodles, like all those things that we grew up on.
Oh wait, see, people, I love me a good dad-esque sort of like I love a pun. I love
and that's what Bite the Dust is. Exactly.
Bite the Dust.
Bite the Dust is exactly that.
Another one. That shit hit my. That shit on my hips moving like
another one bites the dust.
Another one bites the dust.
It's just like that. Like it just makes me think of all those things. Like you could say F you without saying F you.
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted to make sure I did on this album. I ain't curse much on the album, because when I'm actually cursing someone out and I put the quotations, I'm not cursing at them. Yeah. There's a lot I have to say to you, and none of them are curses.
Yeah.
And it's very clear what my message is to you.
And shit like that is not
that's like
what I'm trying to say. Like,
right. Those are my filler words that's like for fun time. But honestly, when I'm really getting serious with somebody, I'm not cursing much. And I think that's the scary thing.
When I think about it, I get real. Like, I use words I didn't even know I knew.
Right, like you go into the Rolodex.
Like, I'm Webster in that bitch. Like, every word is at my disposal, and I start using shit like perturbed and
see, you smart. I'm not using that. You smart.
Scintillating and
she's smart. I'm not doing that. I might not use a word that big.
This nigga's smarter though, because he'll come right back with a word, and I'll be like, "Alright."
He's a Gemini. That's why.
Listen, air signs
battling it out a Gemini always got that counter. They always got that quick. Yo,
that's his head down. He don't say nothing.
Yo, they're some of the most witty. I think it's amazing though. Like, because there's not a lot of people that could keep up with you in conversation like that. But a Gemini, every time. I love them. My sister's a Gemini, so they drive me crazy. I love them, and she drives me crazy all at the same time. Yo, I say we are like oil and water, my sister. We're like oil and water. We technically are so different, like in how we are, but when you make a cake, you add it to pancakes. A pancake mix, you add it to something else. Like it's a binding ingredient.
I was gonna say sometimes I like to say oil and vinegar.
But salad dressing.
But vinaigrette, what? You know what I'm saying? But whatever, like
that balsamic vinaigrette.
That'll do it.
It's sure enough will. That balsamic vinaigrette is special, okay?
Like I love a vinaigrette.
Me too.
Can I pull it back?
Yes, can we?
Taste buds change every 6 months.
We sure can.
Because
they ain't lying.
Again, at 33, maybe at 28, that nigga couldn't get me to have a vinaigrette. Why would I want that? No.
What were you eating before? French?
Caesar.
Caesar?
No, I ain't black girl. Don't hit me with the French.
No,
last time I had French,
black
I was like 12 years old. I ain't that black.
Yo, same. My black ass used to douse my rice in French dressing.
I don't know why. I actually did that for the
I don't know why.
Because French dressing
I used to just love the taste. Yeah, like I used to just love the taste, and I used to just douse it. And I learned
about other dressing. I think maybe I was on Italian dressing for probably the
creamy Italian is special though.
Yo,
and with that grilled chicken,
Wishbone had a nigga in a choke.
Yo, Wishbone. Once you said Wishbone,
Wishbone had niggas in a chokehold. What the fuck,
bruh? Wishbone had me in a chokehold. That creamy Caesar dressing,
nigga,
had me in a chokehold.
That wasn't Wishbone.
It had me like this.
Kraft in the 90s, them niggas monopolized my whole entire life.
They knew what they was doing.
Lunchables.
You know what?
I ain't have no money for
you know what? I was about to say you fancy. I don't know if I could relate that much.
I had
a handful of Lunchables, maybe.
I have.
I ain't have that many.
I had public school lunch.
I had school lunch.
I had hell yeah. I went right online. I said right online.
Listen, back in the day, the 90s, they used to actually cook that daggone food. That food was good.
It wasn't that bad.
That government food wasn't bad.
It wasn't terrible. Like
it was real food.
With the Sunkist donuts, the little orange donut, that shit was too good.
I used to have the French toast sticks. Like they used to have that in my school a lot. The French toast sticks.
And the cookies were good.
The cookies
the pizza wasn't bad, nigga.
You know what? I used to get the French loaf. That was my jam. I used to get it with the burnt cheese. I used to make sure I got the one with the burnt cheese. The pepperoni one was never cooked.
It was never cooked.
It was always frozen in the middle. Why?
I remember getting pepperoni, but I was lit. No. I just got regular cheese.
People would literally eat the pepperoni and then the rest would be raw and frozen. Like, I don't get it.
Trust me.
It was never cooked. So no school that we went to, it was cooked.
When I say I never had an individual experience, because, I thought to myself, it's just your school. It's just campus.
No, it's all of them schools.
I never had a well-done pepperoni
in Manhattan. I dealt the same nonsense in Manhattan.
New York City public schools did it together. Although them cheeseburgers was
burgers was lit.
And the aluminum,
with the aluminum foil. Yep. I would put ketchup on that bad boy. I was good to go. Right? I was good to go.
Hey.
It wasn't all that bad.
It wasn't all that bad.
But once I hit middle school, I was able to go out to lunch. So yeah.
Or was that some skinny schools?
It was just that one school. It was that one school. Tommy Hilfiger, he sponsored the school and everything. Yo, they were trying to make me a model because they definitely sponsored me. They gave me mad uniforms, a coat, and all kinds of other stuff. My mom wanted to tell me later, they wanted to do headshots. I'm like, why didn't you do them? We could have had money. You're playing games.
You know what's funny is my mom wanted me to do want to be an Oscar Mayer kid.
Girl, you would have made bread.
And she said, I refused to do it.
But honestly, back in the day, show business for us was not good.
And
maybe your mom, after that first royalty check, she might have not trusted herself, honestly.
After she might not trust herself. She was like, you refuse to learn the line. Like, you refuse to do it on camera. And then every time the camera off, you would be like, oh, I see.
That's too funny.
Ooh, little bitch. I always been one. Oh boy. Okay.
That's too funny.
Do you think that being in your season of Yes?
Oh, I'm glad you, because that's been, of course, that's what I've been coining lately. Yeah, I've just been saying yes.
Do you think that had helped shape this project?
Absolutely.
And do you think that this is gonna be like a long-term thing? This season of Yes, or is this just a season?
Oh no,
of Yes.
This season of Yes has broken open a brand new part of who I am. I've grown so much in this process over the year of making music. I didn't realize that I would grow this much. I've just been saying yes to things that me a couple years ago I would have never said yes to. Literally never. Because X asked me to do the project, I trust him. I trust him fully. So for me, he was the right person that invited me to do the project. And that, I have no reason to say no with someone like him. He's about his business. He's very particular with the type of people he works with.
Yes.
Every single event I've went to, the vibes were always amazing. The people are always amazing. So honestly, meeting him made me realize that there's another group of people out there that are like me and my people. So it was really nice. I said yes, and it's interesting. Everyone keeps on telling me, "Don't stop, sis." If y'all only knew how much music has always been a part of my life. Mm-hmm. Wait till y'all see what I actually got cooking.
Now that
here.
I'm here, you
now that I'm here,
about me
y'all ain't gotta worry. I ain't going nowhere. It's prepared to sick of me.
X is
he's my executive producer.
The executive producer on this debut album.
Yes.
But are you a part of Frontline Records?
It seems like I kind of became a part of the Frontline.
I want to make sure that I don't just put that out there, but I asked. Yes. I know that.
So I kind of became a part of the Frontline gang later. Yeah.
Then after the initial working on the album and everything like that, and I saw that you did the interview with him.
Yeah, because we had a conversation about it before. I remember earlier this year, he texted me. He's like, "I got to talk to you." And normally when someone texts me that, with the way my generalized anxiety disorder is set up,
it's like
the bells will ring off. But for him, I was like, "It's a basic conversation." I wasn't even worried about what it was. And we talked about it because I've been coming around the events for a while. I've been meeting all the different people that were on the team. I've already been navigating with them. So it's kind of like, oh, I expected her to be a part of it without me actually being a part of it. So we had a conversation. I asked him, hey, like, if I am a part of it, is there anything more that you need me to do? Like, is there anything else that I need to add on? He was just like, no, you literally do everything yourself. So I would started going to their events and shooting BTS.
Yeah.
And then sending them clips of their own footage.
Just like putting in the work, just being there.
And I never even thought anything of it. I genuinely did that for my sister because it's important for artists to have their work.
Yeah.
Not everyone gets the opportunity to see what they look like on stage or have their work. And I used to make sure I was one of the main people. Even when I wasn't singing my sister's background vocals, I was her camera woman. So I was either her camera woman or I was right there on stage with her. I felt that was really important. So even now, when I'm not with her, I make sure I record a bunch of artists, especially if I'm vibing with their stuff, and then I make sure I follow them to send them their footage because not everybody gets the opportunity to have that. Since I've been recording both of my sisters' information and just like whatever they do, I have stuff tracking back from 2014 on.
Yeah.
And that's like really old. Like the fact that I even have stuff that's that old is amazing. But it gives us the opportunity to really look back at all the work that we've done.
Yeah. And see that growth.
It's important.
Yeah, absolutely. To point back to what you said just now when you were like, you asked, what more can I do? And he was like, you do everything yourself. I saw the interview. I don't exactly remember where it was, but
we were
together.
Manhattan. Oh no, we were in Jersey. That was
he was like 50% of artists, they'll make music, they'll do an album or something, but 50% of them it just drops. They don't want to follow through. And you were like, well, I pay for all my sessions. And
I literally pay for all
my
sessions. Why would
I waste the time that I work for to do these things? And that's just like I wanted to highlight that and give you the respect of that.
Thank you.
One, actually completing and following through, because a lot of people don't do that. I've been a victim of so many things and never following through.
Started but not finished.
You know what I'm saying? Which is why, this show is such an important thing to me, because I went through the struggle of the first season and then having to fight through the second season, not having this, like I said, and like fighting through the imposter syndrome, which is often what it is to keep going and to complete something. Today was a very stressful day. I got here. I was hot. I was a little upset. I was talking about anxiety and stress. I don't handle stress well. There was a lot going on. And the whole time I'm like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this because I want to give up, because I just want to stop. But it takes something in it, because, you get that small inconvenience and you're struggling with whatever. It's like, but you got to push. I want to give you that and give, you know what I'm saying? Especially to a woman, not so much so that we can't do what men do, but I love the fact that we are and that we're pushing forward so much more now. But I want you to talk about that relentlessness, because that's what it is that you said. If I remember that caption specifically, it was like relentlessness, which is a word that is people talk about semantics, but semantics are important sometimes. And relentlessness is something that's within us as Black women, as Black people, as Black women, as just women. We know what it is to be relentless.
And then Black American women. You know that's a whole other special relationship. Yeah.
And I want you to kind of talk about that relentlessness, though. Give them, because that's a characteristic.
It is.
You know, it's not built within you. You're not born with that.
Yeah. So it turns out I didn't realize how relentless or brave I actually was until I sat and thought about it. For me, I'm still kind of, I made an album. I'm gonna be honest with you. To me, maybe there's like an old lady that lives within my brain that's super unimpressed with everything that I've done. But because I'm living in my body and I'm with myself all day, I just think, okay, it's something that I've done. But the truth is, when you see me working on any skill, I was that little kid in the corner working on something over and over again until I cannot get it wrong again. Like I was that relentless when it comes. I played video games growing up, so when it comes to a video game, you're gonna keep on hitting that board until you pass it. Absolutely. So the same level of relentlessness you need to apply to your life. For me, I bust out of a 9-to-5 job. I bust out of working at a union, and then I started working straight into theater and other things. And I would have never been able to say yes to that opportunity had I still been holding on to my old life. I literally let my old life go.
Talk about life dying, right? And reemerging.
Yeah, I literally became a phoenix. Like year 29, going into year 30, I lost both my parents. I lost my father my 29th year, and then I lost my mom my 30th year. And honestly, it showed me what I was made of. It showed me what I was made of, all the lessons that they gave me. It was just repeated in my head like a mantra, and I absorbed them in a way, honestly. I still see them in my dreams, I still smell them, I still hear them. So the truth is, whatever you believe when it comes to that is what it'll be. But the creativity, the relentlessness, I got to see my mom work really hard to create a foundation for us. I got to see my father work really hard in his art. He was a master martial artist. He was like an 8th degree black belt. Had the Hall of Fame at a certain point. He did a lot of things. Like Sifu Jamal is definitely known, definitely well known on the map. So for me, my dad, he was a trainer my whole life, Muslim man my whole life. I got to see my parents be really strict in certain things that they would do for themselves. And although they had history of drug abuse and all kinds of other stuff, like, because you know,
listen, I'm going to say the generation, it's a generational thing.
It was really hard for them to get out of that.
You get older, you realize
it was considered a social party drug. Like a lot of those things were social party drugs. So the fact that any of us have our parents, grandparents, anyone standing now, be grateful for that encyclopedia of information. Don't get that information. So for me, the relentlessness comes from the life I had before. I literally have burned that bridge so badly. There's nothing to turn around to. I literally would never want to go back.
I can only go forward.
So that's my level of relentlessness. And what makes it even crazier, any opportunity I've been applying to, nothing has come out but my businesses. Nothing gets a green light as fast as any of my businesses, as creative as they all are.
But I mean,
I've been plugging with insurance companies, getting paid to make candles with people.
That's
like, you see, like,
that's what I love that.
That's that. God has been like, all the signs of the universe and God have been blatant in my face.
But
focus and pay attention to the creative arts of what you're doing when it comes to music, when it comes to your creative direction, when it comes to theater, all these different things. Keep digging in, because nothing else is coming through but that anyway.
Yeah,
literally.
Yeah, it'll give you the sign. Like,
I had to learn that. That was the only sign I got. Nothing else was coming through. I'm like, sheesh. Well, I guess.
I feel like kind of the same way ish. often most of the things that come through are things that I have created for myself. And
so that's a sign. You already know.
That's really just it. Like, I'm trying to get off these people's clocks immediately.
Right.
All right. So we're going to end it off with this last question, and then we're going to play our game. Okay. As customary, we do have a new game this season. It is a trivia game. So excited. Fun. What in this season of Yes can we see in the last of this fourth quarter of the year? What can we see or expect to see from J. Millie Rock?
I would say more covers.
Yeah. Oh wait. Also, are there videos dropping for? Because I'm excited.
Visual projects.
Okay.
And I'm covers. Yes.
I'm
visual projects. Cool. I'm getting the budget together.
Okay.
So I can make sure I shoot music videos for every single project.
Okay.
For all of them.
But you said we're looking for more covers.
Yep. I want to do more covers. For sure. Because I like to sing some stuff that other people like to sing. Let's sing some stuff that we know about. That we
yes, I love it. I love it.
I think that'd be fun. Creating like smaller visual projects in that way, as we lead up to the bigger,
which is gonna happen. 2026.
Oh yeah, 2026. We're gonna have music videos shot all over the place.
I'm excited.
I've already scouted out a few locations. I've already gotten a few models that I want to be for certain videos. I'm like, I want you. So I've gotten their agreement in advance.
In advance.
Locking in my cameraman, getting the prices I need so I can know how much I need to save and book. Oh yeah, I'm not playing.
2026 is gonna be a good fucking year. I already know it. Can you give me all your socials?
Yes.
I'm gonna put them all here. I want music, YouTube's, I want everything, and everything will be listed.
Oh yes. So at JAYMILLYROCK at J Millie Rock. You can find me on YouTube that way, my IG, and my TikTok for sure.
All one word, y'all.
Yep, J Millie Rock, all one
word, y'all. Connected, okay?
All one word.
And on Spotify,
J Millie Rock as well.
Tidal.
Yep.
YouTube. Are we on YouTube?
Yeah. We're on YouTube Music as well. Yes.
Run it up,
y'all.
Run that up for me, please. Oh my god. Okay.
Exciting.
Okay. We're gonna play trivia. Let me get set up. Just because it's a new season doesn't mean everything changes. We are, of course, playing a game, and I'm so happy that the setup is so much better than last season. Oh, nice. This is amazing. So we're gonna use her phone because I can't find my timer. I don't know where it's at, but we're gonna start it's gonna be a 60-second timer.
All right, cool.
This season, we are playing trivia. It's the 20 questions, the game of people, places, and things. So we're going to mix this up. And what's going to happen is you're just going to pick whatever card you want. And you will have 60 seconds to guess as many as you can.
Ooh.
Each card has 20 clues. So I'm just going to fly through them. When you feel like you got to answer it. You can pass, etc., etc.
That's cool.
All right. And there you go. Pick a card, and then we will start our timer.
All right. So I pick the card.
Pass it to me.
Yeah.
Ready?
Ready.
I'm a place. I'm not angry, but I start off that way. I am an island. I like vanilla more than chocolate. I'm often grouped with...
Madagascar.
Hey! I'm a place. I'm a European country. I am one of the smallest of my kind. I am 8 times smaller than Los Angeles.
Spain?
No, you're not going to get this. I feel bad.
Yeah,
I have almost no national debt. 1/3 of my population are millionaires. For financial reasons, I haven't had... You want to pass?
And said no.
Okay.
Let's try.
For financial reasons, I haven't had any army in over 150 years.
Interesting. Dubai?
No. A single letter...
That's not even technically Europe.
A single letter separates me from a famous painter.
Oh.
I don't get many visitors because I don't have an airport.
All right, what's the name of it? I said one letter away from famous painter? Because I think Da Vinci.
Oh, absolutely not.
So then, yeah. What was that one?
Timer's up. I am Liechtenstein.
Oh yeah, I would have never. Liechtenstein, nobody gets
I am
that.
a Liechtenstein.
No one's getting that.
That's not bad though. You got Madagascar in like 6 clues, girl. You ate that shit up.
Once it said vanilla and mad, I was like, oh, Madagascar.
Yeah, you.
I heard vanilla. I was like, oh, we good.
All right. These two will be out of the running for the rest of the season. Nobody will be able to use the same cards.
Oh yeah, because it'll be too easy.
You feel me? And that's
smart.
That's not bad. Okay. Oh. So thank you so much for being on the show, girl.
Much for having me.
Oh my god. I'm so excited. I feel like this was such a good first episode to start in the fucking season. We ate that up.
Yes, we did.
We look the fuck good.
And we do.
And we do. Okay. Brian, can you come please take a photo of us so that I can print it out?